The Stock of the Day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. With over 17,000 markets and extended trading hours, turn US earnings season volatility into opportunity. Get started at IG.com.
Stock of the day, we thought we'd take a look at Elders. Profit after tax has slumped by 55% to $45.1 million for the year. The agricultural player points to low livestock prices and subdued client sentiment. To explain the results, it will distribute a final dividend of 18 cents a share, 70% of it fully franked. Elders has proposed to acquire 100% of Delta Agribusiness for $475 million. The agribusiness had realised earnings of $53 million in the 12 months to 30th of June. Elders in a trading halt with eligible institutional shareholders invited to the entitlement offer starting today. Well, Mathan Somasundaram for many years has been the chief fanboy of Elders. Mathan, have you still got the pom-poms out for Elders?
Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
Look,
Even after this result.
Look, the result, you kind of knew from the previous expectations that it was going to be weak, and that's probably not the surprise. The acquisition is actually quite interesting. I mean, this has been touted for a while. It's a big play.
Yeah.
And I think that sets the scene, and you look at what they're raising at, and I think it's only a slight discount to the current price. So there's obviously demand there to take it up. I think the overall thematic is what's happening in the food thematic on a global scale. Supply, demand dynamics, supply is being threatened, erratic weather, that's all playing out. And then you add what potentially is going to come out of the US as far as the trade war goes. And in previous cycle, when you had the trade war tariffs from the US, China did move their food buying around the world, and Australia should benefit from it. Let's see how that plays
that's
out.
Interesting.
So they should be a beneficiary out of that, and Elders is the most diversified exposure into that cycle. Regional economy is doing well, farmers are doing well. So the cycle, and if you look at livestock prices are pretty solid. So in that context, the outlook is pretty stable. Yes, is agriculture a volatile sector? That it is. And then again, in a current market, everything is volatile, and most things, if it's not, it's extremely expensive.
Yeah.
So in that context, I think you have to put it like for like. I don't mind Elders here. We've been there for a while. It's had a pretty decent run. It'll be choppy. We like the sector. We've been in Incitec Pivot. We were in Select Harvest. Again, that did a surprise cap raising as well. So look, it's a market where volatility is going to be high. But I think the agri stocks have a lot more things going for them in the current market.
Oh, okay. So you'd have Elders as a buy?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, the good thing is they're going to do a decent cap raising. You will see some dilution on the back of that, and that pullback will give you another opportunity to get in. And I think the cycle, this acquisition makes it a much more diversified, much more spread business.
Right. So you like the acquisition. Okay. Michael Gable?
Look, it's not one we're holding, but it looks like the result was pretty much flagged anyway, or it came in as was expected. Margins
there wasn't
good.
Much movement in the share price as a result, was it?
No, it's in a trading hold at the moment because of that acquisition. But as Mathan mentioned, not much of a discount, so that's quite a positive. Clearly they expect pretty good demand for that. Look, I think we're heading into a good period for this sector. I think that weather's looking better for the rest of the year next year, and livestock prices as well. I think potentially it's fair value here. I mean, potentially if you get a bit of a dip after they come back online, maybe some negative days on the market, potential buying opportunity. I suppose with a stock like this, I suppose longer term, it's the better buy point is when everyone hates it. And it's at the bottom of the cycle, and we're not at that point.
When it was down around 560 there, which I think you were buying it back at 560 for that reason.
Around $6. It's one of those ones where you buy it at $6 and around 12.30, and then you start to worry about it because the market gets overly excited.
Yeah, so it's probably in the middle there. But I think if you get a bit of sort of short-term weakness, it's a bit of a worth having a bit of a nibble. So for the moment, I'd be a hold,
Right.
with a buy on weakness.
Okay, all right. That's our stock of the day. Elders.
The stock of the day was brought to you by IG. Turn volatility into opportunity this US earnings season with extended trading hours on over 110 key US shares. Get started at IG.com.